Alright YouTube, we're back here on the channel, and today we're here to talk about the new update for JP Grand Cross. And I wanted to make this specific video. I know I haven't made any Grand Cross videos lately, or streamed it for the people that don't know, because I've been farming a lot of Dokkan. I still play Grand Cross every day and all that stuff, and I will have a summoning video out soon for the 7% banner. I already summoned. But yeah, we have this huge update. I want to say because it's pretty good. So we're gonna go over right now. So we have chapter 14 added into the game, right? We have chapter 14 added, right? Just switch to whatever. Then we have this unit right here, LUDOCIEL, or of whatever, LUDOCIEL, if that's his name, if I'm saying it right, right? He seems pretty good. When I say pretty good, I mean support-wise, right? I mean, he seems good with this skill. This skill seems like it'd be good. Right, I mean, it seems like he's a counter to Goddess Ellie, to be honest, because inflicts rupture. So if Ellie has a buff, I'm gonna go over right now. So his passive is that he reduces defense-related stats of an enemy's hero who has lower CC than this specific unit by 40% for 3 turns, and it applies when he enters battle. So it's like Green Fraudulence, but instead of out gauge for 2 turns, it's defense-related stats by 40% for 3 turns. Hopefully this is not something you can cleanse, because if it is, then that's not all that good, right? But it's pretty. 40% of defense resistance, crit resistance, and crit defense is pretty, like, that's a lot. Going down, that's a lot. Like, and then his grace, right? This is the first thing in the game called graces and stuff like that. Only 4 of them will have it. Right, there's 4 of them, right, in total. So at the start, this is why he is gonna be very good in my eyes, right here as a support. At the start of battle, he gains evasion. He evades, which means he can't be petrified, freezed, or stunned for 2 turns, right? And includes unique and commandment exclude. So, right, that means like passives, right? If he does something, right? If he ranks up a card, he can't be stunned, freeze, or petrified, right? And then it doesn't work for ultimate skills and death matches, obviously, right? And now he has this skill, inflicts damage equal to 600%. It's like Derrieres, red Derrieres, right? If you go on her thing, you'll see the multiplier. Then Rupture, which is times 2 against buffed enemy damage, equal to 250 of attack on all enemies. As you see, these are rank 3s, they go down, right? Now his ultimate, this is where he goes crazy. Inflicts damage equal to 350% on all enemies and creates a barrier equal to 20% of the damage dealt on level 1. When he's maxed, he does inflicts damage equal to 525% on all enemies and creates a barrier equal to 80% of damage dealt. If you guys don't know why that's so nasty, because if this guy does it, if he hits for 500k, I doubt it, right? Maybe. Let's say, okay, let's be realistic. If he hits for 300k or 400k, he will create a shield. Is it only to him or all? I think it's only to him. He will create a shield that has, and it doesn't say there's a limit here at all, so I don't know if it's going to break or anything. But if he does like 400k, he will create a shield for like 360, 70k. So you would have to do 370k to break his shield. That's what it means on paper. I don't know how it's gonna work in games, but that's what it means on paper, right? And now here, this is why he's nasty as a support. Graces are only granted to the 4 archangels, but if a hero with grace is used as an association, so for example, Escanor, right? You see how when you use Escanor, you have Merlin to get the fake combo. If he's used for if he's in that like little small box for a character, right? The grace will be granted to the main hero as well, which means people are saying he was a counter to Easton. Not only is he not a counter to Easton, he buffs Easton even more, because now, if you put him on Easton for association, Easton will be immune to petrification and stun. Which is what King and Goddess Ellie does. So that's hilarious. This guy is so nasty. This is gonna work in like so good for, bro. I'm telling you, this right here, his passive, his ultimate, his grace is just beautiful. His passive is also good. It just depends if you can cleanse it or not. His skills are pretty nice. and all that stuff. But this right here, the fact that it works for every character, if you put him on thing, it's just insanely good. Put this guy on like Easton, like I said, right? And you fight the old or meta team, whatever you want to call it. If they try to, they're probably going to try to stun and petrify you the entire time. You could rush Easton's ult if you have ult rush, and then boom. Not only can they not freeze or petrify you, they it's just hilarious how it's just so funny. And then we have Greehard. I don't know. It's like some Greek type name, to be honest. She seems like she's so ass, actually. Allies heal for one. Her passive is that allies heal for 1% of max HP for each ultimate move gauge orb they have at the end of your turn. So maximum of 5. Horrible. Cancel stance on all enemies and inflicts damage equal to 250% of attack. Also horrible. Not everybody has a stance. So this right here barely works. Right, you're never gonna like run into a team that everybody has a stance, right? You're barely going to, I should say. Heals HP of all allies by 300% of an attack, and then heal or fills ultimate move gauges up by 2 orbs. And then also she cancels buffs, and then her ultimate is that she cancels buffs and stances on one enemy and inflicts damage equal to 300 or 630% from an attack. So she's not as good. LUDOCIEL or whatever his name is. If I'm saying it right, let me know. This guy seems insanely good as a support. Even if it's damage dealer wise, because this is like Red Derrieres, he seems pretty good. But the support wise, the fact that if you put him on any unit, they get this is hilarious, bro. Oh man, I can't wait to see what the other Archangels get, because that's insanely good. And then we have the banner. The banner is absolutely garbage. Look at the units. Elaine, Blue Ellie Hawk, Zaratros. Out of this, the best person here, the best unit here is probably Zaratros, Arthur, and Helbram. Belion is not too bad too, but he's like one of those paid for, right? If you whale him, then he's crazy. Really good, right? His cosmetics are pretty decent, same as hers. Nothing here too crazy. We have this, right? Obtain location for key. Main stage, free stage, or whatever. Basically, apparently, I think you can use key to unlock these. Or you could like use your keys or whatever. And then you use and you have a chance of getting one of these rewards. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I'm not saying. Oh yeah. One key will be used to open one card. And okay, yeah. So when you get a special card, it will give you a reward. So you have a chance of getting 3 diamonds. Oh, so you choose a card and then you choose one of the 3 rewards in that card. So 3 diamonds, right? These are what the rewards you can get, right? I'm not gonna go over all of it. Then you have this new key thing. These are the keys you use for this event, right? Like it looks like you just gotta use 200k gold and you're good. I don't know, right? We have new bundles. How much is this? Oh, this is like $50. It's not a bad deal because you are getting 60 things. That's a guaranteed UR set. $100 for only 240. It's whatever. This event is where it all goes crazy. The disaster special 2. So before they had this event, right? But before it was only Easton, Valenti, and Mono. Now they added Shin and Roxy, so you could do all 5, right? Of course, they're open 2 days, like how last time it was. Right now, 1 day they're closed, and then you're great. So this is how it looks like now. And mind you guys, if you guys don't know, you get gems from this as well. You get, I think you get 2, then 4, then 6. So you get 12 gems here, 12 here, 12 here, 12 here. So in total, I think you'll have enough to do 2 multis if you complete all of them. Right, I'm pretty sure. And if they reset, right, for these 3, you do get gems from these. I remember you get a lot of gems from these, completing them, right? And then yeah, they give some pretty good rewards, right? This is what you can use the points from Evil Lilia to do. Evil Lilia was kind of difficult last time. I don't know if she's gonna be difficult again this time, or maybe even harder. But yeah, you could also get Shin's free cosmetic and Roxy's. You can get all of their cosmetics free. Yeah, it doesn't show their cosmetics, but you can, right? And then we have new, what's it called? Knighthood boss, whatever. This right here is where this is what I want to show people. New PvP mode, Grand Brawl. So basically it's 3v3 teams, and I know a lot of people don't understand this. Basically what you do is you choose 3 teams, right? We'll go over here. You will have to form a total of 3 teams. All those 3 teams will be used to fight against other players. The brawl is the best out of 3. The player with the first 2 games wins it all. So basically, I'll show you what I'm talking about, and I actually have it here. It's basically like this game I play. I've been playing this game for a couple years called Naruto Online, and they have this thing called ranked battles, right? It's basically a PvE. It's the same thing, right? It's ranked battles, and I'll go through a thing, right? Hold on, let's go over this thing again real quick. And it also says here that all battles will be done in auto, so you can't do anything but watch it, right? But it will play for you. So you want to make sure your team is strong, right? Pretty good. And you can immediately check the rank is, right? Like, you could skip it if you want to see how good you do, right? Mind you, you're not fighting, well, you're fighting real players' accounts, but you're not fighting real players. So this is what it is, right? You do this, adjust. I gotta actually work on my team. My team hasn't been upgraded since, I don't know. I gotta work on my team, right? But yeah, as you see here, you choose 3 teams, right? Obviously, it's not gonna be 4, but this is what it is, right? You choose, hold on. Oh, I didn't even click back to it, my bad. Okay, let me do that again. So it's like this, right? You choose your units who you want to challenge. Then you come here and you choose your 3 teams. And then what you do is, let's say I want to face you. I'm probably going to lose here because I haven't upgraded my team. And I'm not going to waste my time upgrading my team for it. This is just for the video. Right, you get 5 times a day though. You could do it for merge server and single server and Naruto Online, obviously. Right, then it will do this. And this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So, but for Grand Cross, it'll be only 1 team. Instead of all 3 of them at once, it'll be 1 team. And then 1 team will fight another one. If they're defeated, then it'll bring the next team. So, there's also an event called Great Nation War that would be a better thing, but that only comes every Saturdays and Wednesday. So, then you click skip battle. It will skip the battle, and it will show you who won, right? So, it will do this. To take whoever took the most damage, takes the most damage. Hopefully I do win here. I don't think we will, but well, yeah, we're not gonna win here. He has own thing. So it's basically like that, right? And then, right, you've been defeated or you won, right? I gotta work on my team because I have much more better characters now. But yeah, that's basically how it works, right? But instead of 3 teams like how you guys seen, it would be a 1-on-1, and then if the team beats your team, your second team would go up. That's basically how it is. We also have these potions, enhancement hero potions. I recommend everybody farming this, obviously. And also now your cosmetics. Can I talk? They didn't count before, but I think they count now. If you have cosmetics on your character, they will work, right? They will like now it will buff up to your stats or whatever. And then it's just all this extra stuff. It's not really anything too crazy, right? But this is going to be very interesting. As you guys see, I showed you guys how it would work. This is going to be very interesting. This is going to be very amazing. So people, farm this, because the rewards you get from this are amazing. Farming it. It's like boss battle or deathmatch if you guys have never done it before. Or not boss raids, boss battle, whatever you want to call it. Or whatever it's called, I should say. And yeah, I don't recommend anybody summon for the banner because the banner is absolutely atrocious. It's horrible. Right, but from paper, I'm not gonna lie, LUDOCIEL seems nasty. The fact that he works as a support, right? The fact that you could put him as a support character for like association, and then he would be there still helping you in battle is insanely good. It's very cool how that works. So now, it's about time they did something like this, right? So, boo, this guy is very good and immune to, petrification, freeze, and stun for 2 turns. Yo, I'm telling you, this guy's nasty. He is very nasty, support-wise. Damage-wise, don't know his stats, so I can't say, but support-wise, insanely good. This update is pretty good. Right, this is all very hype. I know a lot of people are going to summon regardless. He seems pretty good. I don't recommend summoning, but people, I mean, if he's very good, then I guess you should. Because this right here is a huge advantage, right? You not having this is a huge disadvantage to an enemy that has this, right? If you're fighting Pen Team, or if you're fighting, if you're using the old Las Vegas Meliodas Scottish Ellie King team, and then you're fighting Easton, and you don't have this extra support there, and then you're fighting that Easton team, and they have this, it's a huge L for you. So I don't know, I don't recommend summoning, but because this is how it, if it works how it says it works, then I do think it's worth, like, if you do summon and you do pull him, it is worth it, right? I do think so. So yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully this Naruto Online thing I showed you guys was helpful, right, for like how it would work and stuff. Also there's survival trial, right? This was like for the Attack on Titan thing, right? You would choose who you want to fight, and then boom, you'd fight them, right? Hopefully it did help you guys see perspective or a clear thing of how it would work and all that stuff. Anyways, I do think he is very nasty. Her, I don't think she's too good. She's not even good. She's a garbage, horrible. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, and comment if you're new to the channel and all that stuff. I'm Zioxus, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.